Nina and the Moonlit Garden. Nina is a curious girl with big brown eyes and short curly hair. She lives in a small yellow house at the edge of a quiet village. Each morning, Nina opens her door and greets the world. She says, "Hello, sky. Hello, trees. Hello, tiny ants." The ants do not answer, but Nina smiles anyway. She enjoys the fresh smell of grass and the gentle song of birds high in the branches. Nina's best friend is a kind turtle named Tiko. Tiko moves slowly, but he is never late for fun. When Nina claps her hands, Tiko blinks and waves his little foot. Together, they explore the fields, watch clouds, and count bright red ladybugs. Nina loves adventures during the day, yet she also wonders about the secrets of night. She often asks, what happens in the garden when the moon rises? One warm afternoon, Grandma visits and gives Nina a silver key. The key is light in Nina's hand but shines like a star. Grandma whispers, "This key opens a special garden. Go after sunset, listen carefully, and you will learn something new." Nina's heart jumps with excitement. She thanks Grandma, hugs her, and waits for evening to come. The sun slowly sinks behind the hills, painting the sky orange and pink. Nina puts the silver key around her neck. She takes a small lantern, a blue notebook, and a green pencil. Tiko follows, his shell shining softly in the last light. They walk past the apple trees and reach an old wooden gate covered in ivy. The gate has a tiny lock that fits the silver key perfectly. Click! The gate opens without a creak. Inside is the moonlit garden. White flowers glow like little lamps, and silver butterflies dance above them. A thin path of smooth stones curves between tall grass. Fireflies blink, hello, and guide Nina forward. She feels calm and brave. Tiko walks beside her, leaving gentle tracks in the soft dirt. The pair reach a round pond. The water is still, and the moon shows its bright face on the surface. Suddenly, a soft voice rises from the pond. "Good evening, visitor," it says. Nina looks around but sees no person. Then she understands, the pond is speaking. The water forms gentle ripples, shaping a smiling face made of moonlight. Nina says politely, "Good evening, pond. My name is Nina. This is my friend Tiko." The pond replies, "Welcome. Tonight, everything in this garden can talk. Ask one question, and I will answer." Nina thinks hard. She wants to learn something special. She asks, how can a small girl bring joy to her village? The pond sparkles and answers, "Speak to the flowers, the stones, and the breeze. They will teach you simple gifts." Nina writes the words in her notebook and thanks the pond. First, the white flowers sway and whisper, "Share a smile." A smile is like sunlight. It warms hearts quickly. Nina touches a petal, and it feels like soft silk. She nods and writes, "Smile widely." Next, the smooth stones under Nina's feet hum, "Be steady and kind like us. Help others cross rough places." Nina lifts one small stone and places it in her pocket. She writes, "Help with steady hands." Then, the night breeze circles Nina and says, "Use gentle words. They travel far and make people feel safe, just as I cool the night." Nina closes her eyes and feels the calm wind. She writes, "Speak gentle words." Suddenly, a new sound fills the air, a quiet sob. Nina follows the sound and finds a tiny owl sitting on a low branch. The owl covers its eyes with its wings. Nina asks softly, "What is wrong, little owl?" The owl blinks big golden eyes and says, "I lost my nest. The strong wind broke my home, and I feel alone." Nina feels sad for the owl. She remembers the teachings of the garden. Nina smiles warmly at the owl. She says, "Do not worry. We can help." She places the stone from her pocket on the ground. She and Tiko gather small sticks, leaves, and soft moss. Nina uses steady hands to build a new nest between two safe branches. All the while she speaks gentle words, "You are safe here. The night is kind." When they finish, the owl hops into the nest and hoots happily. "Thank you, brave friends," it says. The pond glows brighter, and all the flowers shine. Together they sing, 3 gifts shared. The lesson is learned. Nina feels light and joyful. She knows she can bring joy to her village with smiles, steady help, and gentle words. She closes her notebook and looks at Tiko. Tiko nods slowly, proud of their work. The silver key grows warm against Nina's chest. She hears Grandma's voice in her memory, "Listen carefully, and you will learn something new." Nina smiles again. She and Tiko walk back along the stone path. The fireflies lead them to the gate. Nina turns and waves. "Good night, Moonlit Garden," she whispers. The pond, the flowers, and even the breeze whisper, "Good night, Nina." Outside the gate, the sky is deep blue. Stars twinkle like tiny bells. Nina locks the gate and places the key back around her neck. She and Tiko return to the yellow house. Grandma waits on the porch with warm milk and honey bread. Nina hugs Grandma and tells her the whole story, the talking pond, the wise flowers, the helpful stones, and the saved owl. Grandma listens with shining eyes and says, "The garden showed your own kindness. Keep those gifts in your heart." Nina drinks her milk, feeling the warmth spread inside. Tiko curls near her feet. Before bed, Nina writes 3 big words on the last page of her notebook: smile, help, kindness. She places the notebook under her pillow. As she falls asleep, she dreams of glowing flowers and gentle breezes carrying friendly voices into every home in the village. Nina knows tomorrow is a bright new chance to share her gifts and watch joy bloom everywhere she goes.